Just think of it. Imagine a club sitting in the second division the previous year, becoming champion of Europe the second year and the year after. Impossible, right? Guys, this is Factual Takes, and if you're just joining us for the first time, on this channel we give crazy football stories and football history. Please do well to hit the subscribe button and turn on your notifications so you don't miss our next video. Today we bring to you the impossible miracle of Nottingham Forest from 1975 to 1980. Back in 1975, Nottingham Forest was a dying club. You know, when a club is dying, it's like there's no hope for it. Back in 1975, Nottingham Forest, the great Nottingham Forest, were seated at the bottom of the English second division. They were not in the Premier League, they were not in the English League, they were in the English second division. Everything changed when they hired the manager, Brian Clough. Brian Clough was a manager with a very simple philosophy of the game, which was play the ball on the grass, not on the air. Fast forward to 1977. Finally, Nottingham Forest were promoted to the English Premier League. They were promoted by winning the English second division. But winning the English second division does not tell the full story because they barely won it. Coming back to the Premier League, a lot of football experts predicted Nottingham Forest will be easily relegated. They will go back to the second division because they believe since they barely made it to the Premier League, they can barely stay in the Premier League. They are not up to the standard of remaining in the Premier League. But miraculously, Nottingham Forest shocked the whole world. In their first season coming back to the Premier League, they won the Premier League title, beating a Liverpool side who had world-class players, contended the league with a Liverpool side, and they edged the league and they won it. And you know what that means? Automatic Champions League qualification. And you all know, a team that barely made it to a top league ends up winning the league and qualifying for Europe, qualifying for the Champions League. They will be classified as the underdogs. But guess what the underdogs did this time? Nottingham Forest, after this Champions League run, edged the Champions League. The final, Malmo versus Nottingham Forest. Nottingham Forest won 1-0, and they were crowned champions of Europe. Imagine 2 years ago, sitting at the bottom of the English second division. 2 years later, becoming champions of Europe. What a miracle. If it happened during your time, you will say, it's a fluke. It's a fluke. Let them do it again. It's a fluke. They just won it by luck. Let them prove themselves again. So winning the Champions League automatically qualifies you for the next round of the Champions League. Automatic qualification, Nottingham Forest qualified for the Champions League again. And guess what? After this Champions League run again, they won it consecutive for the second time. And surely we knew this was a miracle in football. What a miracle that would be. 2 years ago, sitting at the bottom of the second division of the English League. 2 years after, promoted to the English League. Winning the English League in your return to the English League. The first season of your return, you won the English League. Qualified for the Champions League. Won the Champions League. Qualified for the Champions League again. And win it for the second time. What a miracle. What a miracle by Nottingham Forest. To stay to the point of this video, please do well to subscribe, like the video, and drop a comment. Bye-bye.